Go ahead. Go ahead and say it now that we're live and everyone can know what we're doing. Let me tell you what we're doing today.
Because it's important now. It's important now.
It's important
that was my
now.
dad. He's just getting the cobwebs. Yeah.
Getting the
He was trying to
cobwebs
scare us.
from the scary
was a
movie that
jump
we
scare.
just shot.
The
was a
spooky
jump
cobwebs.
He was getting the spooky cobwebs off our windows upstairs, giving me a jump scare, a spooky Halloween.
Now, jump scares aren't scary; they're just reactionary. Okay, right? Is that it?
Are we recording? Because this is a good intro.
Yeah, we're doing it.
This is
Oh,
it.
good.
This
We are
is
live.
happening.
We're in this.
I didn't know
business.
because I can't see the stream yet. But
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
Right.
jump
this
scares.
stream yeah,
It's not. It hasn't worked. Are we live? Hello.
Yeah, it should be working.
Please
I'll check real
subscribe
quick.
if we're live,
I'll check real quick. I'll check on Kick,
just to make
the
sure.
new up and coming platform, and I'll check on Twitch because we're on both, baby. We're on both.
Well, I think today's
Yeah, we're
topic
there.
is
Yeah,
good.
we're there.
I think today's topic is good. I think because I have it relates to a little rant I want to go on about a movie I watched last night.
Ayo,
Okay. All right.
just last night.
Yeah, just last night. Well, we got.
And
Is
so
that a problem?
this is fresh. No, I'm just saying this is. I'm
yeah, it's a
sorry.
hot take. No one's heard it yet.
It's an OG Dom
Hey, can you
take.
handle
Nope.
it?
Can you I don't think you can handle it.
I don't know. If you can't handle the heat, is it kitchen related?
If you can't handle the heat, then shut up. That's the saying.
That's the old saying. Yeah,
Not even get out of
If
the
it's not,
kitchen.
it should be.
I heard that.
So, what about jump
Can we make
scares?
it a thing?
We're on to some. We're about to tell the world about jump scares, right? If you're scared by
We're talking
jump
about-
scares, fuck you. All right.
Oh, we have Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, dude. I
Play
don't.
that before I go to as I go into sleep.
Now, jump scares can be cool
Yes.
when used correctly.
I got a jump scare for us. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a jump scare. Okay, all right, nice.
Oh, a clip. No, I'm not gonna do one. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I can speak about a lot of jump scares that hit me on the internet low key, but I'm not gonna play them. I think everyone knows the more
The
popular
classic
ones.
ones.
Yeah, like I have a really funny memory of the car commercial jump scare.
I was
one.
gonna say
That was
that's-
one of the first ones I saw.
commercial,
We were like,
okay.
me and my sisters were like scouring the internet on YouTube when it was, the baby version. And we were like, let's look up scary stuff. And nothing was really that scary. And we clicked on that. And whatever one we clicked on, it was like 9 or 7 minutes long or something. Because it just showed the car in a loop for a long time. We're like, that's not scary. And so we ended up
I don't
forgetting.
remember. I've heard of that too, the one that shows it in a loop, but I've only seen the short version.
Really?
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
clicked
classic,
on
it's
that
just
one.
The car,
And
and it
It's the
zooms
car for a
out.
long time.
Yeah,
yes,
but
yes.
we forgot the video was playing was the best part. Like we just forgot about the
Oh.
video and we just started talking
Oh,
about stuff
no.
amongst each other, and then it popped up, and I remember my little sister hid under the computer desk.
I wonder what clip that's taken from. Is it from a movie? I assume.
It's from
Oh,
I
a
used to know
stream
this.
of energy drinks that was happening in Germany.
Okay.
Or somewhere
Interesting.
like Denmark, somewhere like that, but they would do jump scare commercials, and then they'd be like, "I bet you're awake now. That's what our drink will do to you."
That's insane. Only
Good.
Europe would do like some
Good.
unhinged like shit like that.
Right.
The laws are different.
The laws are different over there,
Like,
overseas.
oh, sein den trinken Energien? Like, Fliegen sie to scare you? Like, yeah.
Yeah, like why? Why? Like you can get the message across in other ways other than giving people heart attacks, or not. I don't know. I'm not in the
No,
biz.
that's what 5 Hour Energy
But if
does
it's
that on its
allowed,
own.
I'm not in the biz.
if it sells,
Here's the thing with
damn
with
it, we
jump
need to be
scares.
killing more people.
Sex and fear sells the most. Go ahead.
Yes. The thing about jump scares is most of the time, people consider it cheap because everyone jumps when you hear a sudden loud noise. You know what I mean? Like that's if
Happened
you
to
get
me.
real quiet. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Happened to me
I
once.
mean, when you're a baby, if someone pops a balloon in the next room, you start screaming. Then you go
You
to the
beat
baby.
the
"Oh,
baby."
jump scare, jump scare. When you're a baby, everything's
Yes.
a jump scare.
Yeah, because this is a whole new planet to you. There's nothing, you don't know what the heck anything could be possible. Literally anything could. You don't know.
Actually, back when I was a baby, I used to cry a lot. Even back when I was
Wow.
like really young, like an infant, I would cry all the time. Things just used to scare the shit out of me.
You might not believe
Well,
this, but when I was born, I didn't have any teeth.
Dang, man.
Well, I was built.
I can't remember.
I can't remember back then actually.
Actually, I was a super scaredy kid. I was afraid of, I mean, we're talking like little, car wash, the car wash machine, you know? So you know the part when
Yeah.
you're doing the drive-through car wash and the big, you know, rubber brush comes down and it's on the window and it's on the sides and it's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
and it's
sure.
like hitting the car. That scared the heck out of
It's
me.
zombie apocalypse. That's what's happening.
Well, I mean, if anything would be simulating getting abducted, I think a car wash is pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if I hit the mic.
Yeah.
You think about it,
That's-
especially,
yeah.
especially the like car party ones. I don't know what that is, but the ones where there's like LED lights inside of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
wonder
I
how
just
would've
went to one
reacted
of those
as a
like a
kid.
couple months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
They
Yes,
give you a
for the
tab of
first
Molly,
time.
and then you go in
They-
there.
They did. They came down on a crane. I
like,
took it.
drive
I
safely.
didn't ask questions. They
There was-
showed their logo too.
There's
on
a
the
tightropist in there.
windshield. It's trapeze artists.
Yeah.
It's like
and-
cage dancers. And
Yeah,
like, they give you
graffiti
They give you,
artists
like,
that they're
give you a
art.
tab of.
And like a skeleton,
ecstasy.
which I wasn't sure was like a Halloween thing or not, because there was literally like no other Halloween theming. But I'm just gonna chalk it up to it was probably just for Halloween.
Well, what if then, like, you know, you hear later,
Inside.
like someone you're talking to someone who went to that same one, and you bring up the skeleton. They're like, I didn't see a skeleton there. And then you talk to someone who worked there, and they're like, oh, that's old Rick.
Yeah.
Old Rick.
It's like that skeleton quit years ago. Quit
they're
2
like-
years ago.
Hey guys,
Old Rick died here.
did Gabe ever clock out last Friday? They start doing that. I'm like, did he ever
Oh,
clock out?
dancing Rick. Old Rick. Yeah, he loved the car wash. He bought it. with
I'd
the
watch a
right
movie
hand.
about a haunted car wash. I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
You said Walter White
No, I'd watch
about the car wash.
a,
He said he'd
a
watch
movie about a
movie
haunted car wash.
car wash.
Oh wow.
It just
Yeah.
comes on. And
Is that
starts-
not a thing? We got us. Okay.
a
Let
car
me-
wash that kills you?
Haunted
Well-
car wash movie.
This
Here we go.
this trope, of course, comes from one of probably a clip I want to bring up. That this is, I think, a classic one for a lot of people my age. But I don't know if you guys have seen this.
It doesn't exist.
So have you guys seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
First and
Oh, yeah,
foremost. I haven't
yes,
seen
Paul
any of
Rubens
his
died.
Paul Rubens films.
Oh, you
not
haven't
familiar.
Seen, okay, Tim, it's a good movie.
That's
It's
what they
really
say. They say it's like an adult movie that kids could watch
Yes,
rather than.
it's Tim.
That's just what I've
Burton's
heard.
It's Tim Burton's first major movie, and
No.
this is where you can really see.
I thought
Tim
that was
Burton.
Beetlejuice.
No, that was after this. Yeah, that was the
Okay,
second.
okay.
This is one where you could really see though his sensibility come through. So the scene is Large Marge. It's famous. Josh can pull it up.
Oh yes, Large Marge. I've heard this.
Yes,
His
it's a
name.
classic scene that scares you as a kid. I mean, I loved it, but yeah, it scared me. No, I can't see the stream though.
You can't see the stream?
No,
You mean the stream, or you mean?
the stream. Like,
So you haven't
Obviously.
shared it with us. You haven't really shared it with
You
us
mean
yet.
the stream of Marge, the truck, or the
no, I
stream
mean, I
of
just
Koala
can't see
game?
the stream. Yeah, our show.
Okay, let's
Oh.
see. I'm going on Kick. I just saw it on Kick.
That's okay.
We're on Kick.
Yeah, we're on Kick, dude. And we're on it right now.
Is that
We're
the
live
number
right
one
now.
streaming platform right now?
Dude, I just restreamed it everywhere, man. I'm not gonna miss out on nothing.
Is it? No,
Get 'em
yeah,
out.
I don't
Like
know
Target.
about this.
I'm
one,
waiting
but
for
I've-
this ad that I have for my own Twitch. Surprising enough.
Oh, dude, Twitch is
We're on
Twitch
Twitch.
is dead?
aggressive.
It's something on your
Twitch
end,
is
man.
dead.
It's something on your end, bro.
Dude, Twitch is.
Dang. Refresh.
It's something on your end.
Refresh. Did you try refreshing?
Tim, can you see it?
Refresh.
I'll refresh it. How do I
Did
do
you try
that?
refreshing?
Tim, can you see it?
Refresh.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
I'm
see
gonna-
it.
I'll refresh
Let me turn this off.
It's probably just me then. It's not showing up. It's okay if I can't see it, but
Yeah. Okay.
as long
Well,
as everything
Yes,
else.
I can
thanks
see
for
it. I got
interrupting
it.
the show. So
no. Oh shoot! Wait.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Classic me.
No, yeah, classic you. Oh, wait, hold on. We got large.
I think
Marge
you
going
blocked. I think you blocked the white
Okay.
Kirby.
Yeah, I think I blocked you. That's why you can't see it. You're spamming my chat one day. Some shit like that.
Banned
You know,
for
always on
spam.
Discord.
Ban for spam.
It's
I
a
was like,
permanent.
all right, let's share
permaban.
this
Yeah,
one.
the scene is
Mods?
a classic, though.
Yeah. The truck. Everyone knows this shit, and this shit is so great, and I love this movie.
Okay, now I can see it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean this is what you meant by the stream, like Large Marge?
Well, I guess I couldn't see the video.
Oh, I was asking
for it,
like, did you mean the stream?
No,
like
there was
Koala
no video.
Bear
Period. No, I couldn't see. I mean, I could see
That's
you guys,
weird.
but I couldn't see the.
Oh, here we
this.
go.
So he's hitchhiking, of course, in context of the movie. That's how he dresses.
That's yep. He's
Always.
something.
That's how a grown man dresses.
There's something like childish about his disposition. Am I right about that?
But also a little chaotic and.
I'm gonna actually speed
Not
this up so we
evil.
don't get flagged or something. Oh,
If you're just joining us, I don't know this.
Well, I thought if we were talking over it, it's okay.
yeah, but still, they're just finicky.
That's
right.
fair.
We got to be careful here.
I'll go 1.25. You know, just
1.2.
Yeah, a little sped up. So she's telling the story.
I saw the worst
So-
accident I ever seen.
That's a story of an accident.
Yep.
Like a garbage truck dropped off the Empire State Building.
We're about to hear it.
And when they
Well, yeah.
finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would be done. I'd be like, turn it off. Mom and Dad, come here right now.
I'd get off right up here.
Then I love it. Like, tell him Large Marge sent ya.
Have a nice
Hmm.
day. Be sure and tell him Large Marge sent ya.
looks like freaking Dracula's wife in the hair.
So at the end of that clip, so he's in the trucker bar, and he sees her picture up. He goes, "Hey, that's Large Marge. She sent me here." And then they tell the same story. They said, "Worst accident I ever seen."
So it was
she
her.
was the ghost. She was the ghost.
Now this is
Oh,
this is classic,
classic.
but people
Yes.
forget that this.
Scared the
I
hell
like.
out of me.
Now when I was a kid, it didn't scare me. That scene didn't scare me. Things like this was always funny to me. This is why my humor.
no.
I think.
No.
Dang.
I think
I had to
really.
leave the room.
Wow.
I had to leave
I thought
the
that they-
room. Turn it off.
I always
let's
think
play
that-
a cartoon.
I always thought that when it went left turn like that, and I think that's why my humor's like that. That it was just so like off-putting that the only emotion you can do is laugh. Like you can't. Like,
Right, so uncomfortable. Like
It's just uncomfortable, right?
You haven't seen anything like this. Like the first time you watch something like this
Right.
This is
as a
insane.
kid.
because there's
Same thing
no
with the
reason-
Pee-wee scene.
Yeah.
It would scare you just to see somebody's eyes pop out because you hadn't seen something.
And
like
imagine when this came out, like these visuals are kind of really trippy.
These
for-
these were the
yeah, early
greatest
70s.
visual effects of all time.
Great series this would make. This is kind of strange.
Yeah, strange, Charlie, but it's fun.
Kind of.
Well,
It's-
Grandpa's
it's-
liking it at first. He's like, "Oh no, it's fun."
Grandpa's like,
he
I've
took the
seen
tab.
this
He took
before.
the
Just the
tab.
imagery.
Yo, hold on. What was that, low key?
A millipede.
A
yeah.
millipede on
Yes.
Or a
some,
worm or
On
something.
the face.
someone's
On the
face. This is a children's movie. This is not an art film. This,
Oh, it gets worse.
I didn't even remember seeing that.
Gone too far. Tell our little guy to turn this around.
Jesus.
Just the,
chopping the chicken's head off.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
what
the
that
guy who
was?
thinks he's the bad
yeah,
guy.
I didn't even notice all that. Low key.
Shoot it.
Oh, I remember the chameleon. The
No, but here-
chameleon cracked me up because I was like, that's
Singing.
not even scary.
But this is when
I
it gets
love
scary. This is when it gets scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're on a tour and this is the tour guide who's supposed to be
Yeah.
helping you and telling you information.
Yeah, making you feel welcome.
He's singing.
Which direction we are going. There's no knowing
And the way
where
one
we're
side of his
going.
face is in shadow
Yeah.
too.
Which
So
way
so
the river's
well done.
flowing.
Yeah, by the way, they're gonna ruin Willy Wonka.
Look, he
This new
holds
one.
his kid closer.
Yeah.
Is a hurricane.
It's like, are we gonna die?
What if he did just take a gun and shoot someone at random?
Of light is showing.
And then just one, and it's like, all right, this is stop.
So the danger must be
Fires of
grown.
hell a-glowing? Is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes! The danger must be
Yes.
growing.
Yes, it is.
Keep on rowing.
Keep tell him, Gene.
There's certainly
He's
not
spitting.
showing any signs that they are glowing.
The mouth. Why is this in a kids movie though?
Right, sir. Stop the boat.
Why is that in a kids movie?
Wait, I love this killer play. You just stop the boat.
We're there.
We're there. I love that.
A small step for mankind.
Yeah, with
This
it.
movie's so funny.
This movie is a masterpiece, low key.
Oh yeah.
It's a certified classic.
Stuff like that on
They would never do that.
Gene
in kids'
Wilder.
movies. I love that. It's
Daddy, I
just
do not
brilliant.
want to boat
Yeah, that would never be
All
in
the
a
kids
kids
did
movie
so
these
well.
days. That'll never be in a kids movie. I mean, they did that kind of in the Super Mario Bros. Movie with the star, but
but not the
Not-
same. It's
not to that level.
actually.
Not
It's like
the-
it's
no.
still played as a joke. Where this, it's not even the joke comes at the end. Of course, you know, it's like, oh, we're here. But
yeah.
the whole tour, you'd be like, because it's never brought up again. No one's like,
No.
hey, the
Yeah,
hell
what was that?
back there, though? Like, what, he was screaming, talking about like fires of hell, like.
And he doesn't act like that until the very end, kind of with
Yeah, he doesn't act scary again until the end where he gets mad at them.
you lose.
Good day.
Good day.
Yeah, he's just messing with them.
Good day.
Yeah. But Tim, since now, did you obviously watch this
Yeah.
as a kid? I mean, we all grew up.
Oh
with it.
yes, and
Yeah,
it
this is
scared the
72.
crap out of me, except for the chameleon. I didn't
gotta admit,
understand.
That scene
Chameleon.
didn't scare me. It was often taken out a lot in the TV edits, but
Yeah, it was.
like Josh said, I just kind of was like getting a kick out of it because I was like, this is nuts.
This is insane.
Even like the
This
Large
is
Marge
nuts.
thing, it startled me every time, but I kind of
Bonkers.
wanted to see it. But Tim, what about you? What's your clip that you were gonna bring up?
I was just gonna bring up something funny though that like gave me nightmares as a kid, but
That's
it
still
isn't
fun.
scary.
Oh no!
But I'm
that's-
trying
that's
to
better.
I'm trying to rag my. I mean, like I would get scared very easily. I would get scared at like There's this. I'm trying to think. It's this scene that's like I can't remember the name of the movie. It's that chicken, the southern chicken, but it's mixed with real life.
Is that a Rockadoodle?
Yeah, Rockadoodle, the Don Bluth movie.
Rockadoodle.
Just type that in.
Maybe he had a
There is some
movie.
live action.
With the
Because
kid?
the kid is
And
live
Sam-
action in the beginning, but the
And there's,
rest
like-
of the movie is animated.
I think that's probably
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
Rockadoodle. Okay, what's the scene? Because I haven't
The
seen
scene
it in
is
so long.
like some kind of storm. I can't.
oh,
yes.
he gets turned into the
Yes.
transforms Edmund.
And
91.
Oh shit, that's loud as fuck.
I had to quit. I had to turn it off because I was like, could this happen? Or is animation? Is this something I'm gonna have to?
Is this animation can come and fuck me up like this?
Right. No, but this was legitimate. This wasn't even the joke. This
Yo,
was legitimate.
Look
Something
at how slanted
yeah.
the wall is too. Like that's wild.
Oh yeah, they do.
yes,
like a
and the
crooked set.
visuals of it all, it's so just freaky.
And he's just blowing
And
magic on him.
I don't like that he's blowing on the kid. Like it's creepy. It's just a little kid getting evaporated.
Yeah, he took away his manhood. He took away his humanity.
Yeah.
Comes out.
Wow, a little cat that looks like a girl.
You can't do anything to
With
stop
with
the
blessed
all-powerful.
Except the dog with Gene. A Gene and dog comes to the rescue.
Talking jeans.
The belt. That's ridiculous, actually. A
Don
belt is
Bluth movies.
ridiculous.
I'll tell you, no, Tim. Don Bluth
He's
movies would
Brian,
go hard.
it's that.
So you guys remember All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I love All
They're
Dogs Go to
classic.
Heaven.
They're classic.
It doesn't hold
No,
up, but
no.
it's great.
But that one was great.
Yes,
Yeah.
but do you guys know the hell scene, the extended?
Oh.
Like, look up like All Dogs Go to Heaven, because I think
Ooh,
there's an
right,
extended scene
yes.
that they took out that was too scary still.
Yeah, I remember it was
Oh,
like,
could that
boy,
be?
you gotta not.
But
you gotta-
even the regular one is too much
Yeah.
for me.
well, they're like, boy,
Charlie
if you don't
Hell.
straighten up,
Their
boy,
faces
you going to
scared
hell,
me.
boy.
The dogs' faces would scare me back then. Like the way they
Oh.
look.
They look really.
Well, yeah, because Don Bluth was good at drawing scary characters.
Honestly, this is a decent depiction of hell, low key, though. Like
It really is.
This is how I want hell to look.
Yeah, this is personally. If I designed hell, I like the green.
If I was the devil.
If I was the
Bowser.
If
devil,
I was
Asshole.
the devil.
dang, just the tornado of damn. It stretched his body. Dang,
Dang.
you're going
No,
down
he
there,
goes
boy.
down there and
You
there's like
down.
lava and demons
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
The bones, yeah.
Yeah,
don't do it.
imagine that being your tour guide. I'd rather still have Willy Wonka, even if he's screaming. And
I would pray to God right now.
I'd be like, "Yo, God, I was
Well,
just
you're
fooling.
supposed to. Yeah.
I was just
Pray to God,
joking before, bro."
This is where they send the dogs too. Imagine people hell.
Yeah, this is still like cozy, probably because dogs still got soft. I mean, God still has a soft spot for dogs.
Yeah, great animation.
Yeah, low-key, I wonder what happened to this company. Like, I think Disney took them out.
Well, Don Bluth,
Something-
he was a Disney animator. He took a bunch of people with him at the time. So this is during kind of that boat's rotoscoped. That rotoscoped is when you take the real object and you're tracing it in animation because they didn't have the 3D models for it yet. That's why it looks weird and out of place. But Don Bluth, he made a lot of movies with Amblin in the 80s. And I think after that, and I think he made a few for Fox in the 90s, and then he just didn't make movies anymore. They just weren't doing theatrical 2D animation.
Dang.
But he's still alive. He still animates stuff. He's old, but... And what's this?
Now, we're on the topic of dogs.
Shuts out.
This is the
Okay.
first time in my life, as a child, that animation scared me. I remember
Alright.
when
Okay.
this used to come on
Yes.
Cartoon Network. They'd have experimental cartoons like that lasted
Yeah.
maybe a minute in between the sub for commercials at the very beginning.
This works out.
And so
This is
yeah,
my funny example.
and so I would like literally run behind the couch when this would come on.
Okay.
I don't know why it scared me so much.
That never made it.
That never made it. Oh, they're already telling you, like...
Ooh.
I just didn't like how the dog was like.
Already,
crawling
I
at
don't
the
like the
mouth.
song.
He's
It's the
like,
rabies of it.
yeah, he has rabies. He's like frantic animatedly, like everyone's
Yeah.
scared of him. This scared me as a kid so bad.
The smile. It's like a creepypasta.
Yeah,
Episode 7.
Bites into a kid's head.
and that's just usually always the commercial. I mean, the cartoon. It's like, oh look, it's a dog, and then he's just like rabid.
Oh, humping his leg? They showed that?
Stay a rapid dog.
Yeah, but that
Jesus.
that was
I can see how that
nightmarish.
scared a little kid. Absolutely.
And now it zooms in on his face. His eyes are red. Like I don't know why they would put that on
Animation.
Cartoon Network, Loki.
Animation is the first thing, obviously, that scares a lot of us.
Yes.
When I think of, gosh, when I was little, now you guys, of course, remember Hey Arnold and how Hey Arnold episodes, the catch was always that, like, oh, we go after an urban legend, and then the end, the character's like, it's not real. Arnold's usually a skeptic. you
Yeah,
know?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Gerald would tell the story. That's
Right.
how it is. And Arnold is like, it's nothing. And then at the end, they're like, just kidding. The one that scared me was the one. Do you remember like the boarding house they lived in? They like went to the basement and they were like, yeah, mad scientist lived there and now he haunts the place.
Sure.
And at the
yes.
end, they found out it was just
Oh.
their grandpa like using the bathroom really loud
Huh.
that made the noise.
Oh,
and
no,
then
I
at the
don't-
very end, Gerald, because he's sleeping over at Arnold's, wakes up and the ghost is there, and he just messes with
Oh.
Gerald. Yeah, it's like, hey Arnold, the ghosts. Yeah, I can't remember that episode was called, but yeah, Gerald sees the ghost, and it scared me as a kid. It's not scary at all, but
Right, right.
They did.
Ghost
Oh,
Bride.
that was a
Bride?
later one. The Ghost Bride one was a later one. Oh, it's down there, the fourth one down.
Right here.
That.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Four-Eyed
okay.
Jack. This is it. This is the ending of the episode.
Yes.
His POV. They found his glasses. It's like, mess with Gerald. But he's nice, you know, he gives him his blanket back.
That guy's asleep now for his big ass head. Long ass head. Boo.
Hated that as a kid. I was like, why? Why'd he have to do that to him?
That's canon now. That's canon now. They're real.
Seeing in hindsight, of course, he's just being nice, but you know, he's like, let me remind him what's up.
Now, apparently, this
Yeah,
scared a lot of people as a kid. It didn't scare me. I remember watching this.
I forgot about this.
This is
I
a,
forgot
This
about
was
this.
this was an iconic event.
this
that
is
took
this,
place.
this was an iconic event. This happened on Halloween night, an all grown up episode when the Rugrats are grown, aka 13 years old. They hung out with this
Yeah.
kid the whole night at a campsite, and they come to find that this kid is
But they all have
Yeah.
jobs.
is dead.
They all have jobs
and-
at 13.
you know,
And this movie is hella like, now I look at it, it's hella like an indie art horror movie. Like, so they find this clip. I mean, it's
avant-garde,
VHS.
dude. You're right. It's really macabre.
Don't never got no brain or nothing.
And that's the kid that they hung out with all night.
Where's the scene where it's revealed?
I don't remember. I just remember that because I thought it was funny. And it says, got
there's
no
the scene
brain or
where it's,
nothing.
like
I'm
all
like,
grown
wow.
up. Yeah, it's all grown up because they find like the
Bad
skeletons of the pioneers. And then Beans, who was like, yeah, like the kid they were hanging out with at camp, like hides in the shadows. They're like, where did Beans go? But and then you, as a kid, you're like, oh, it was a
It's
ghost.
like, well, who's a freaking ghost? Now this.
Weird
now-
thing. Yeah.
Oh, what
Sorry,
were you
go ahead.
saying? Go ahead.
I was no, it's just offhand, but the weird thing about that show was, like Tim said, they were
Yes.
drawn as teenagers. They're meant to be like older teens, but the show would keep saying they were like 10 or 11 because I think the network was like, no, they should be kids, but they clearly were written and acted like they were teens. Like Tim said, they had like summer jobs and
They
stuff
did,
anyway,
yeah.
and dated. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. It was
I
like
remember-
they couldn't decide.
I remember there's one time where I was officially like, I don't think I want to watch All Grown Up. I think it was an episode kind of about puberty. I think Lillian ended up getting some titians. And then Phil was like, I don't got those. And I was like, nah.
Oh shit, they straight up went for that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay.
there's like, yeah, I don't have
Wow,
those.
that's pretty
Because they've been
cool.
identical like the whole time.
I just remember the special. There was like a special before there was a show. And
There
like,
was, yeah,
Everybody tuned in.
because Rugrats was so
Did
popular.
you see it? Did you see
Now,
it?
do you guys know
Wasn't the
about
same.
hide and seek?
Hide and seek. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. No,
Robert
I don't
De Niro
recognize that.
and Dakota
Is that
Fanning.
De Niro?
I was
Robert
gonna
De-
say it looks like De Niro.
This is a good movie. I like this movie a lot. It's more of a
Shades,
thriller than a
creepy.
scary movie. It's about
Sure.
a man. I'll give you just a quick synopsis because it kind of goes into the
About a
scene.
man.
It's about a man whose wife has just, I believe, passed away, and
you
from
see it
killing
walking up
herself.
behind him.
And so he tries to move. He's a writer too. He's trying to move away to get away from that house and all that. But his daughter keeps like having an imaginary friend that keeps making references to the murder, well, to the death, and And Dakota keeps saying like, "Yo, it's not me." And the whole time,
Standing behind him.
and this was the first time I was like, "Oh my god, what a twist!" As a kid, because I actually watched a lot of horror growing up, and this is kind of it because he's been blaming it on her, but it's low key
The imaginary friend
is
real.
him. He just is like he's dissociating. That's how he's dealing with the grief, and he like puts on this like let's play a game type of persona, and then she's like upset that he doesn't remember that that's him. And like you got to stop lying to me. Yeah.
So he doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know. He dissociates that much. And the whole movie, there's little hints like, how do you get
like
this
some
random
Jekyll
cut
and
on your
Hyde
hand?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is when he like realizes it, and then he completely dissociates. Like,
Oh. Okay.
it's not really scary. But it's just like,
No,
This is
no,
more
but
of
it's a
like
good thriller review.
yeah, like I guess I'm just walking through my history of horror that I've had. And this is the first time I was honestly like, whoa, why didn't no movies could do that?
I think one of my first like real scary movies was Signs.
Oh
You
my
know,
god, Signs. Yes, I
everyone
was so
remembers the
afraid
scene
of
with the
Signs.
alien.
Well, hurry up and
Yeah,
get to the
everyone was
fucking...
yes.
Yes.
And he ended up
Signs.
killing her
Oh.
because she was cheating on him.
Right, right. The guy that he sees
It
her,
wasn't a
pushes her
suicide.
out the window.
Oh,
Psychological
there they
thriller.
are.
Scratched his arm.
It was you.
And that was the girl he was talking to romantically here. It's so weird that
Daddy's gone.
that this guy does this like family comedies now.
He still does some good ones, but just with Scorsese and
And what happened to Dakota Fanning?
yeah, she's
Yeah.
she does a little bit now. She did do this show I watched for a while called The Alienist. But yeah, she used to be in everything as a kid.
She's got to be getting to the bag somehow.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That
Her little
she was
sisters
up
and
too
everything.
And I think I talked about
high. Oh,
this.
okay.
I wanted to show you guys a little bit of Willard, a little bit. And this is
Oh yeah, you talked about
talked
this
about
with
this.
the rats.
I wish maybe this is the ending. I don't know if it's the ending, but if it's not the ending, I want to show the one with the
And his
cat.
army of rats
All right, it's not.
are on the...
So I'll show you the one with the cat because it's kind of funny but scary for the cat.
Sure. So if you're a cat, watch out.
Yeah, watch out, cat.
Yeah. Trigger warning, cats.
What is this, ADP?
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
pretty much, he has his army of rats, and he's at work right now. And there's this house cat that his mom has, and they stay in the basement usually. But Ben, this rat leader, is like, "Fuck that." But it's Ben.
Ben.
There's like, eat it alive.
Yeah, there's like I don't know what is up with this guy, but Willard is like weird. And he like finds out he can teach rats, and he teaches them how to bite. He's like, chew, chew.
They are surprisingly intelligent. So
True.
one clip I saw last weekend from one that is supposedly it's supposed to be an actually scary movie. So you guys familiar with David Lynch stuff at all?
I hear the term.
Vaguely.
So David Lynch, he is kind of an experimental type director. He's probably most well known for Twin Peaks, that show. That's probably the most mainstream thing he did. But back in the 70s, he started with Eraserhead. Everyone probably heard of that. It's this weird horror movie kind of. It's his horror, quote unquote. It's not like typical. It feels more like nightmares. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's very visceral. It's usually not like violent or gory, but it's just very strange, and you don't know what's going on, and that's kind of where the dread comes from. So he's made some great looking movies. He's definitely a very skilled guy with a great craft, but he made a movie in, I want to say like 2005 or something, called Inland Empire. And he filmed it on a digital camcorder, like really cheap, because he wanted it to look cheap. And there's just a scene in it. I have not even seen the whole movie. It's really long. It's weird. It's, even if you like David Lynch, it's a tougher watch.
Really?
But he has this fondness for really cheap, like weird looking effects. And he doesn't try to make anything look real. He just wants it to look unsettling, like a bad dream, like I said. So this clip from Inland Empire, look up Inland Empire jump scare. That's inland, like one word. And it's Laura Dern, and she's in the hallway, and this character we've met from the movie. And she's in this hallway. I don't know if she's having a dream or something. Yes, it's the Phantom. It's that scene. It is so weird in context, but it feels like a nightmare. So it looks like Adult Swim After Dark.
Yeah.
Like she's shooting them. It's light. We don't know. This feels like Yeah, you see how it's filmed just like on a camcorder?
Yeah. He's like, oh, I like that. That was like a massage.
Right.
And then it's pure silence.
Oh, it's too quiet.
Yeah, of course the jump's gonna come.
Just zooming in on him.
What?
Dang.
What?
Oh, it doesn't show the thing after. Oh, the mystery man. That's a good scene. That's from a movie he did from the 90s. So this is now
Another
this looks like a
Lynch.
real. Yeah, yes. Now this one looks like a real movie, and this is from '96. I'm gonna tell you something about the actor in this.
Okay.
So this is the guy from Independence Day. Remember him, Bill Pullman?
Yes, yes. I was like, he does look familiar.
Yeah, you just gotta let it play. So he meets this guy at a party in LA. And again, just out of context, the scene is just...
He's just like,
Look at this
creepy
guy.
looking.
Yeah, watch, and it's silent now.
Right. That was great.
Right.
We've met before, haven't we?
I don't think so. Where was it you think we met?
At your house, don't you remember?
Well, don't like to hear that.
No.
Yeah, no.
Don't.
Especially when I don't remember at all.
Of course. As a matter of fact,
He just shaved his
I'm
eyebrows.
there right now.
I'm there right now.
Cool.
What do you mean you're where right now?
I love this.
At your house. That's fucking crazy.
I love that. That's fucking crazy, man. Look.
Oh wow, the most standard technology.
Call me.
Call me.
This is such a 90s.
Dial your number.
Dial your
Love
number.
that cell phone.
The cell phone,
Yeah.
this fucking suit jacket.
A brick.
The tattoo is so whack on his hand.
You see those all the time now.
Yeah, now, for sure.
I told you I was here.
Huh!
How'd you do that?
He's a magic man.
Ask me.
What the
How'd
fuck?
you do that?
Like on the phone.
How'd you get inside my house?
This guy's just from the future.
It is not my custom to go where I'm not wanted.
You invited me.
Who are you?
Give me back my phone.
See, I mean, it's like creepy Tim and Eric sketches. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway,
He's just
in
a
real life,
teleporting man.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
so that
His
guy
face
used to be a
there.
child actor. So that guy
What?
became famous. Yeah, so he was a kid, but he acted as a kid, I think, in like The Little Rascals back in the day.
Hmm.
He died recently, but a year after this, allegedly, he murdered his wife.
Oh.
Right?
No.
Right?
Oh.
Allegedly. It's a weird story that was never really
Allegedly.
solved. But
Whoa.
he made this movie kind of about, like, inspired by, like, the O.J. Simpson thing. Obviously it's got this weird dream world twist to it. But now, those movies are actually, very grown up and weird. But now, did you guys have been to Disney World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you guys have rode, like, the Haunted Mansion?
No.
I believe so. I can't remember. Yes, I think so.
This brings me to my rant, and maybe unless you guys have more clips to show, this is maybe a good way to end the show.
Yeah, I feel you. Hold on.
Yeah, no.
Because here's the
okay.
thing, oh wait, what's this?
No, keep talking.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
trying to
wait a
find. I'm
minute.
trying to
Okay.
find a clip.
Well, so here's
Okay.
the thing. So, yeah, the Haunted Mansion, the ride scared the crap out of me when I was 9. I went on there the first time, and or no, I was probably older. I was a scaredy kid. I loved
Me too.
Halloween
Hey.
stuff, and I wanted to go on. And I thought, here's the thing. When you're on a dark ride as a kid, I was probably like 10 or 11 even. I was probably too old to be that scared of it. But when you're on dark rides, things are darker and louder than you think.
Sure.
So we're going through it, of course, but it is an incredible ride. The effects still look great. A lot of them are the same practical effects they've used since the 70s.
Right, true.
So why is it when Disney makes a movie in 2023, why do the effects in this multi-million-dollar movie look worse than a ride from... I mean, I know the ride's been updated and all since then, but the ride is from the 70s. And Disney made a new Haunted Mansion movie.
Yeah, they did.
And
what was wrong with the Eddie Murphy one?
I heard it wasn't very good, but I've only seen parts of it as a kid, and I will say this for it. Maybe it's not very good. I haven't seen it as an adult, but I'll tell you, it did look good in some ways. It had good practical effects, where this movie is CGI goop, and I'm not expecting it to be scary to me as an adult, but it doesn't capture what about that ride was fun and scary as a kid. It's just, it doesn't know whether it wants to be just goofy, because the ride is goofy.
Should we look up this trailer and try and react to this?
You can. It's okay. It's got the guy from Atlanta in it, Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, are we not streaming anymore?
No, we are.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just said the stream has ended, so I didn't.
No, we're not watching any videos, but we are live.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. So yeah, it's got Lakeith Stanfield from Atlanta. He's good, but he's more of like a dramatic actor. And it's not that he can't do comedy. It's just, yeah.
Wait! I should warn you, before you step inside the house, this can change the course of your entire life.
It's more traditional horror,
I mean, he got the Disney
seem
bag.
Scary.
No, it's just doesn't. That's the thing though. Like a Haunted Mansion wasn't supposed to be that scary. It's
not supposed to be
the
that
ride.
scary.
Right.
No, the ride is not.
No, the movie neither. Like
Which
Eddie
one?
Murphy.
The Eddie Murphy one?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Eddie...
that was funny.
Yeah. So it's
As a kid.
Trust me, this is not scary.
Is this gonna? But that's what I'm saying. Lakeith has been in scary films. Get out.
Well,
and just more avant-garde, serious stuff.
Right.
I don't think.
It doesn't mean he can't do a studio, family scary movie that's a horror comedy. But
I suppose not. I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
Well, he's not.
And also, they can't put it out in the summer instead of right now.
Yeah.
So
well,
they
that's
didn't
the
even
thing.
care.
So here's the thing.
They don't
put it
care
out
at
in
all.
theaters
They don't care at all.
In July, and they just put it on Disney Plus for October. That's what So.
Okay.
What they're showing you here is the most you do not see that much at all. It's not a terrible movie, because he is a good actor, and none of the actors are bad.
Shit. No, to me, I just I get it, but
That's
to
true.
me, there's too many effects.
That's what I mean. So,
the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy, it was they were just unsuspecting house, and then it started getting creepier and creepier as they stayed.
It looks more practical.
Yeah, this one just seems once they walk in, it's gonna be crazy
It
as
is.
shit.
It never builds up. As soon as they walk in. So here's my theory. So you look at Rosario Dawson in this and her kid, and they're dressed all old-fashioned. Now the movie is today, modern times, unambiguously. There's a lot of product placement, references to Amazon and stuff. But Rosario Dawson and her kid. So there's a scene at the beginning. They're the mother and daughter who first show up to buy the house, but they're dressed like they're from a different time.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, okay, I assume the reveal will be, it's all along. That's not what happens, because we see they arrive there and they're SUV, and I'm thinking that they reshot this movie, that they reshot scenes to change that. Because the kid the whole time, they make a few references that the kid is just meant to be nerdy and just dresses a certain way, but the kid is dressed like he's from the 30s.
Right.
For no reason. Like he's wearing like a little tweed jacket and bow tie.
Right.
And you know, you almost never see them outside. That's another thing. The only time you see them outside the house is when they're arriving there, and then there's a scene where the kid goes with them to another haunted mansion. I you know, redo the whole plot. There's a reason they do. But it's just one of those things where it felt like no one directed it. It feels like it's, I don't know how to describe it. Like there's no atmosphere, and atmosphere is like the whole ride.
Yeah.
And
good point.
Even though there's like, you know, like it's like it does want to be a comedy, there aren't a lot of ghost gags. Like that should, like there's a lot of like good gags you can do with the ghosts, like ones I haven't even thought of yet or heard before. And there's just nothing with it. You know, have the singing little like bust heads that they have from the ride. Those were in the Eddie Murphy movie.
Yes, I remember that scene.
It's just, look, here's the thing. The movie, they don't curse or anything, but the movie is PG-13. And I think about what PG used to mean, like when our parents were kids.
Right.
Like, obviously, I'm not saying, like, a PG movie should go as hard as Poltergeist did back then. But, like, have you guys seen Poltergeist?
No.
Mm-hmm. Guys, look up a clip from Poltergeist, 1982. That movie was PG. Ask anyone who's, like, Gen X, like my parents, who saw it as kids. That movie has, like, gore effects in it and stuff. There's the scene... you guys have probably seen this spoofed on stuff like Family Guy and all that, where the guy's in the and he's got a cut on his face. He's like picking at the cut, and then he just starts tearing at it, and he tears. Now, obviously, today it looks pretty fake. Like you can tell when they switch to a fake head, it looks really obvious. But the effect is still, and sound effects are still really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I say the effect is good. The special effect is dated, but the scene is still effective, is what I mean. That movie is terrifying for kids, even kids today, even though the effects are dated. Yeah, Poltergeist, Poltergeist 1982. And the hands that do that in that scene, it's like Steven Spielberg. He actually like built a head, and you see like meat, like chunks of it, like dropping in the sink until it's just like a skull. Yeah, it's crazy. And of course, it's a vision. It's the ghosts making. It's a dream sequence, but it's still terrifying.
The visuals of it, though. Yeah, in a PG film, because G was like, okay, G is the family, and then
any Disney movie basically back then was a G. But back then, there was no PG-13 yet, not until 85, I think. So, you know, PG was just like, yeah, it's not quite an R. They're like, okay, do people have sex in it? No. Okay, well, it's a PG. Yeah.
General?
Yeah, just like, I don't know, bring a parent. Yeah, it's a good movie, though.
If they're alive.
Oh, I think I found that scene, and we'll end off on this scene. If this is gonna be some gore, real quick, I think.
Need to be mentioned.
So warning on that.
But it's dated, yeah. Oh, sorry. Speaking of jump scares. Oh yeah, he goes to the fridge and like it's making everything look nasty that he's eating.
Oh, okay.
Again, just good old practical effects from the 80s.
Very gross.
Ew.
The ghosts are in his head. So this is one of the investigators. They're already investigating.
Oh, so he's already getting.
Yeah, so this is not even one of the Family Guy. Yeah, they're.
He's getting poltergeisted.
Yeah, it's a German word for it means noisy ghost.
Oh, he's getting microwaved.
Yeah.
Or he thinks he is. Well, you can see that.
So you can tell it's a fake. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
No.
Imagine though you're like 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's take it to a PG film.
This would be a fun Halloween experience.
Yeah, those are actually Steven Spielberg's hands. He's like under the thing, just like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have drank all that Clorox.
I love that trivia.
Clorox. Yeah, the movie's full of good freaky
Shouldn't have
scenes.
done it.
At the end, it goes nuts with the.
Really?
Oh yeah, with the bodies in the pool and stuff, and yeah, that scene where they're like, because the
Let
whole
the bodies
premise,
hit
you
the
know.
pool.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a Halloween classic. There's lots of stuff that's I saw too young, or it was that
not
still
young
somehow
enough.
scared me.
But I think that's it,
yeah.
though. I think that's it. That's a good wrap up. We're about 20 minutes into the second part of things, so. And I gotta get ready for an open mic. I'm going to. I don't know if I'm gonna go up
Is
yet.
there one?
All right,
There's one at the
guys.
Wakery, but I gotta get
okay.
ready to go to that. So thanks y'all for watching. This is Koala Gang.
you.
Follow those link trees that keep popping up, and know you want to. They're there for a reason.